What's happening, everybody? Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to Mad Red United 1 year anniversary. You know what? I didn't even know until something popped up on YouTube, a little notification literally last night congratulating me on being 1 year on YouTube. So I thought I'd just do something a little bit different, go live pre-game, pre-Manchester derby, just to get you guys on what you think, what is going to happen today, who you want to see in the team. Are you nervous? Are your expectations up there, or are you just scared and just worried about what might happen in terms of how it has always seemed to go down at Old Trafford? When we play City at Old Trafford in the league, it doesn't usually go our way. So where are you thinking? What is your score predictions? Let me know how you feel. I want to get everyone's opinion on it before we head in. We're just parked up. We're just going to get something to eat in a minute after we've finished on here, and then head over to Old Trafford. But it is important today. It is a massive day because this is the sort of game now where we're in the middle of what you would look at on paper as a tough run of games. We had Everton away last weekend. We failed pretty much in that, although a lot of people would take a draw at Goodison Park right now. A lot of people's reaction to my video outside of Goodison Park was a little bit indifferent, not what I was sort of expecting. I thought there'd be a few more people disappointed, but there's a few people actually encouraged by what we did in the first half. Obviously it was a lot better in the first half in that game, but the fact that we didn't crumble and we stuck together, we battled through, and then maybe last season that would have been a similar result to what we got last season when we got beat 4-0, but we stood strong and held out till the end. But still, I thought we failed it. And then going back to what I was just saying then about the tough run of games coming up, we're in the middle of it now, and with the Europa League, the FA Cup games on Thursday nights, in and in between everything, it's sort of one of them runs where, you know what, we could come out of it smelling the roses and looking all good going ahead for the top four fight, but then it could all go completely wrong. City could easily smash us off the park today, we know this, but then again, we've beat them twice already this season, so there's no reason for this team to be nervous today. It's all coming down to that top four dangling carrot again. Every time the other teams lose or drop points around us, we just seem to follow suit. And we say it every single weekend. I think against Everton last weekend, you heard me, Nuruddin, Aaron, Saeed, Alfie, we was all talking about it afterwards. The stat came out that I think it's 8 times now that we've had a chance to really close the gap on top four and failed. This now, obviously, Chelsea are about to kick off against Everton, so we don't know what is going to happen there. But you know, it could all come down to today, and we could be literally on the same points as Chelsea. I'm pretty certain it's only 3 points we're behind them. It's 3 or 4, one of the two. I'm not too sure. I think it's 3 points. And if we win today and they lose, we're in the top 4 basically. We are in the top 4. It's as simple as that. So how are you looking at this game right now? It's all a matter of opinion. Like I said last week, I was disappointed, but a lot of people were encouraged by last week and actually took the 1-1 as a good result. Let's just get through what a few of you guys are saying. Let's see. We will win. Come on, United. Scared. We need to win. Yeah. Jazil Shran says 2-0 United. Don't worry, Adam, we will win 2-1, says Pancha. Yeah. I'm on. Wishing I had your confidence. De Bruyne is a doubt. That is a big one today. De Bruyne doesn't play. That is huge for City. That's probably about as important as Maguire, who wasn't at the hotel last night with the rest of the squad. Whether he's going to play today or not, I do not know. I really hope he's not sat in that box behind us. As good as it will be to actually possibly get a picture with him if he is there in that box. I want him on that pitch, especially after how he performed against Everton last weekend, which was immense. And you all know I got a lot of stick for my ratings on the player ratings show. I'm giving Maguire a 10 out of 10 last week, but that's just what I have my reasons for that 10. Maybe I'll get a chance to explain them again at some point, maybe in the fan cams today. We will see. I think it'll all judge on the vibe and what happens in today's game and how it all goes down, really. Because if City do win today, then people are going to look at it and go, well, we just ain't good enough, are we, to handle the bigger teams. And when the pressure's on, has this team got the mentality? Bruno playing today, Maguire playing today, the ones who are really standing up and being counted. I mean, even Ighalo's got a shout for today, hasn't he, after the way he's performed so far. So Let's see, a few more comments, new people. Paul, how you doing, Paul, mate? Hi, Adam. Enjoy the match with the lads. Come on, United. Score predictions, Paul. Give me some confidence, mate. Let me know how you're seeing it. Adam, don't be nervous. Yeah, I can't help but be nervous. I think it's the same with everyone. Mineh, how you doing, mate? Please don't lose. Yeah, I know. I can't be getting any more stick from my City mates, to be honest. It's bad enough as it is. Living right in the heart of Manchester. Whenever games like this come around, everyone has that nervous energy around beforehand, but then everyone going off the result and how it goes down has that air of confidence, or they just want to bury their head in the sand wherever which way it goes. Romero has to start today. That's a shout, Massey. It is. He does breed confidence in the back four. I keep saying that. I do keep saying that. That performance was world class. Maguire was solid. A few people going on what I said about Maguire a second ago. Glad you're all backing me on that one. De Gea needs dropping. Another one, Rachel. No De Gea for a few people in this one. 2-1, Paul says. I like your confidence, mate. Let's have it. 2-1 with an overhead kick from Ighalo, Rooney-esque. That will do nicely. That will do nicely. But I mean, how I'm feeling about this today in terms of team selection, I'm going to get into the team now and how I think United should approach this today. I've seen Saeed's 5 at the back formation that he posted out on Twitter. I'm not a million miles away from where he is with that team that he's picked. Ighalo and Martial up front together today, I think would be, with Laporte being out, a good shout. I do agree with that one, and I think we would be able to cause them problems. My fear is Ighalo thrives off the service, especially from wide areas. Martial can create on his own and has shown some good moments in recent weeks, even giving me more confidence in him that he can do what a number 9 has to do. But where is our width again in this game? We're relying on only being able to get width when we're playing 5 at the back, with wing backs going forward in Williams and Wan-Bissaka. I mean, Wan-Bissaka is great defensively and he is getting better going forward. I do believe he is getting better going forward, but let's be honest, has he got what it takes? And is he going to be thinking, you know what, I'm more defence minded today, dealing with Sterling, which he has done with aplomb every time that we've actually played City. He has absolutely mauled Sterling. I don't want to put the kiss of death on that today and it all backfire on me, but he has done a number on him every single time we've played him. So is Bissaka the man to go forward? Is his mind going to be on going forward, or is it just dealing with Sterling and stopping their threat? So me, 5 at the back. What else? What other formation could we use where we get width? We've really only got the likes of James and maybe one of the youngsters in like a Chong who gives us natural width. The others all like to cut inside. Martial can play from the left and cut in. He is dangerous doing that. But does that mean that you need Martial to be disciplined in his defensive duties as well? And that for me is where Martial sort of becomes restricted, because I don't want Martial thinking about defending. I want him to solely concentrate on thinking about what he can do to that City defence. Yeah, you can defend from the front and put the effort in up there, but discipline to run back, I don't want Martial doing that. I really don't. I don't think he's got it in his locker, and I don't think he's got the mentality to do it. Martial needs to be doing what he does further up the pitch. It's as simple as that. It is as simple as that. So there's your team really. There's options, especially in the midfield now. I do expect Matic to play because he was rested in the week. I think Fred will also play. I think it may be McTominay that drops today, unless he tries something different. I personally don't want to see the diamond again. I don't like that formation. I think it's very narrow of us, and it was basically made to look quite average by Ancelotti. As good as the first half was in that formation, Ancelotti figured it out at half time and completely nullified it in the second half, and we had no answer. Ali had no answer to come back and deal with what Ancelotti's tactic changes were. So it seems to be a bit more restricted for me, and right now it's not a time of the season, I don't think, to be playing around with formations and stuff like that. I think we need to stick with what we are strongest at. And you know what, the 5 at the back has worked for us. It has given us freedom, and I think has given us the most width that we've had in any game this season, and looked like we are going to score goals from the wings this season. Obviously, we're going to have Bruno in the team there today. Where does he play in that formation? Is it just off the front? Is he part of the two in midfield. There's loads and loads of options that we've got going forward with his team and what he's going to do with it today. So in fairness now, it all comes down to how Ollie approaches this. This is a big day for Ollie. He's done it before, but we always seem to struggle at home with the bigger games. That's the problem we're having. We're having decent results away from home where them formations are probably easier to implement, but when we're coming at home at Old Trafford and we're expected to be the one to actually take it to them, show the intent, is that formation restricted in that sense? Because it's perfect for counter-attacking. City are going to want to hold the ball. How are City going to approach it? City's season's pretty much done apart from the Champions League and the FA Cup. Likewise with us, we've got the top 4 to fight for. FA Cup or Europa League, actually we've got a few more things going on, but no big prizes. I think City's eggs are all in the basket of the Champions League, but they get more breaks than us in midweek. So I do think that we're going to see Aguero and Jesus today, which on its own is another problem for us, especially if we say Maguire isn't playing in this team today. That is a big issue, because Maguire would be able to handle the likes of Aguero for me. I think he has got the capabilities of doing it. Jesus is a different ball game. He's like an unsung hero at Man City, and he's the one who could probably win the game for them today for me, because the attention is going to be on Aguero for me if he plays. If Jesus is also in that team, I think that causes us a problem. I think that's City's main threat, to be honest. I really do. I think Sterling always buckles it. And no, I'm not putting the kiss of death on that again. I do think he struggles in this sort of game when we know we've got a good solid defence. Sterling really struggles and his form isn't great at the moment, whereas Aguero is world class and can turn it on and win a game anytime he wants, and that is a difference in calibre of player. I do feel if they haven't got De Bruyne though, that system may not work for Manchester City with the two of them. I think that works better when you've got someone of his class actually dictating play from midfield. It's like United with Bruno. Without Bruno, our forwards are just not going to be able to operate. You just don't see it. There's no one in our midfield who can do it. And then we're solely reliant on maybe a ball into the box, a cross, which we, again, like I've just pointed out, are not great with. So that's my sort of look on it. Let's just have a quick look at everyone's, if anyone else has actually mentioned anything in terms of how they see this team going up today. Hang on a minute, I'm just scrolling through people. Don't know where I'm up to here. I hate players high-fiving in the freaking tunnel. I don't think you'll see any of that today, coronavirus or not. I don't think you're going to get, especially if Maguire's playing today, I don't think you're going to get, you'll probably get the Gary Neville approach to it, where it's all stern-faced and tunnel vision, looking ahead at the game and getting ready for the game. That's the best way to be. Darlow would be better in a back three, as he's better going forward. A back three, but disciplined defensively. Would you mean he plays as one of the wing backs, or does he do like Luke Shaw did? Because Luke Shaw plays better for me in the back three as well with the two wing backs. It gives him freedom. It gives Harry Maguire the freedom to go forward as well. Maguire, Darlow on the back. Another shot for Darlow. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. Wan-Bissaka will be back, I'm pretty certain of that one. Jazdil, Ighalo winner. Rachel, yeah, I'll take an Ighalo winner. United Central, what's happening? Saeed, my man, he's tuned in, watching. I'll see you very soon, mate. I'm just grabbing some scran and then I'll be over at Hotel Football, mate. Nervous, mate. Matic's getting a new contract, apparently. I heard that today. Strange. Or is it strange? Because he has been playing really well. His form has been superb over the last month. I mean, I've been the first to criticise him, but I love being proved wrong. Much to contrary to belief, and people saying I've got opinions that I think I'm always right. I don't. I like to be proved wrong. I do still have an opinion that this team, as long as we're in the Europa League, won't get top 4. I'd love to be proved wrong on that one as well. I just feel like when everyone knows that United are running on empty, and it's always a cup final for every team who plays United anyway, that this gives them more of an opportunity. And it's if the mentality is there in the squad that we've got to actually handle that every game. There are players there that will breed confidence into the rest of the squad. But if one of them goes down, i.e. Maguire, a Bruno, someone of that ilk, then we are going to struggle to deal with it. I know we will. Bruno to score today, Paul says. Yeah, I'll take that, mate. Hello, Adam. Hoping for the best today. Yeah, definitely. Is that Mashore? Let's see. Warwick City will play a false nine. Yeah, I know about that false nine, Jasdale. I think De Bruyne did that on Mourinho's first derby and absolutely destroyed us. Adam, City have a good record at Old City. Yeah, I've pointed that out, mate. It's shocking. It's shocking for us anyway. Top 4 is over in my opinion, no chance. If we win today, mate, we're in the top 4 if Chelsea lose though, so we can't really say that. Although you're looking at it as if it is City and their record at home will prove that today top 4 could be a step too far for us, because if we do lose today, Chelsea do win at home to Everton, that's 6 points, and then we're looking at the last 9 games. Can we get enough and hope that Chelsea lose another 2 or 3 games for us to get ahead of them? Still 0-0. I think the game's hardly been, how long's the game been going? Quarter of an hour, Chelsea's game. Yeah, jumping the gun. 0-0 will do, mate, if it stays like that. Anyway, Manchester will always be red, Paul. Definitely, mate. Adam, it's bugging me, mate. What's that Fury tank beside you? Oh, that's Alfie's coat. That's his hood there, and that's Alfie behind it. Say hello, Alfie.
Hello.
Also, everyone who's saying congratulations for the anniversary. Yeah, like I said, I didn't have a clue. I'd been going for a year until that notification dropped in my email literally last night. So yeah, chuffed with that. A year and just over 7,500 subscribers in 1 year. Let's see if we can conquer that again and do exactly the same again in year 2. Because we're going to keep it going, hopefully doing a little bit more collabs. I have been really busy with work and stuff at the moment, so it has been difficult, but it's what it is. I can't live without doing it and speaking to you guys and going to the games. Let's hope the coronavirus doesn't take a hold of the Premier League as well and actually scupper us actually getting to games. That is a little bit of a fear. They're talking about that on the radio as we speak. But anyway, people, I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to go and get some scran. I'm happy that you all tuned in, obviously. Don't forget, when the video goes live, you got my thoughts on it there when it goes onto the channel. I mean, leave your comments and your score predictions there. I will be back later on with the fans view to see if what I think and my prediction. I've not given you my actual score prediction yet. I'm gonna say, oh boys, help me out here, what score are you going for today?
2-1.
Keen's saying 2-1. Oh yeah, we got fresh blood with us here today. Keen, say hello, mate.
Hiya.
Nervous, camera shy. Alfie, Keen's saying 2-1. What you saying, mate?
Snatch and grab 1-0.
You like that word, snatch and grab, don't you? 1-0 United. I'm gonna go. You know what? Yeah, I'm confident. I think we'll get a 2-0 today. That's what I'm hoping for. Minnie says, "What's up, Keen?" Someone's saying hello to you, Keen. Oh, yeah. But 2-0. Chelsea just scored as well. Fucking hell. Yeah, we need it now, don't we? Anyway, people, don't forget, tune in later for the fans view. Reaction after the game. I'll try and get a few other people's opinions, as I always try and do. See what everyone else thought. But don't forget to tune into that. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for all the congrats on the year anniversary as well. Let's hope and celebrating it with a win today against City, and we actually come up trumps and prove that we can get this top 4 and play 2 games in a week. That's the big thing. Thanks for tuning in, people. Take it easy. Enjoy the game. Oh, here we go. Game time. I'll see you straight after the game.